Is this working? I think we're out there. Are we out there? Yes. Okay, cool. Hello, how are we doing? Godforge beta day 2. We're on. Yeah, I mean, I'm level 20 so far. I've been grinding away on my account. Did a little bit of overnight farming, not too much. Can I get some stuff here? I got my freebies for playtime quests here. Let's go. Betty, how you doing? Sapogas. Let's just move this over so I can actually read it. Evan Brown, how you doing, man? I don't normally do daytime streams, but I was like, you know what? I'm just playing Godforge anyway. A load of the team are playing Godforge. Why don't I go live and just chat to you guys and see how you're getting on with it? Draco Joker, how you doing, man? Draco Joker doing a stellar job at helping the community in the Discord. Thank you for that. Really appreciate the efforts. Valor Point, we can buy legendary champions. Yes, please. You'll be able to buy some cool stuff with your tokens of Valor. How many have I got right now? Nearly 15,000 tokens of Valor ready to go for when we go live in the early access. Barry Doss, been loving it so far. Cool. Please you're enjoying it. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of feedback. Most of it really strong. I've seen some people struggle to get in, so we've been trying to help people on as much as possible. But yeah, we're in a good spot, I think. I think most people are enjoying the game. See if we get a legendary weapon here. I did not. Got myself a Kinjal. Some of these actually, for early game, are really strong. Increase your accuracy by 10%. That obviously grows. The game does need a decent amount of accuracy in the sort of mid-game, I'd say. So you don't necessarily just want to get rid of those. What we got? I've got a few ancestrals as well. Do I burn some rubies on summons? Or do I could buy this summons pack here for another 10? Or do I hold them back for gold? This is the question. Like, the thing that people are not really getting so far is gold is powerful in the game. Like, grabbing this. Mortal again. I already picked up the Spirit Cachet today, which has now enabled me to get my first 5-star. Got Rivernight here, which is for your crafting. There's a lot in here, which is actually really strong. So it's not just all about the summons. What's in this one? Just mortals. Leave that. I've got plenty of mortals right now. Let's pull a few, actually. Get that stuff going. Hey, welcome, everyone. Welcome. Sorry, I've not been checking the chat. What's going on? Got Isis from a Flawless. Nice. Congrats. Can actually get epics and legendaries from mortals as well. Iceman Gaming, welcome, dude. Do you have info on when there'll be a patch on mission bug of chapter 2? I think we've got a patch going in a few days, but what's the actual mission that you're bugged on? So I think there is a workaround for it. Let me know what the mission is, or ask in Discord. Nathan Henry, how you doing? Real life keeping you from playing? That sucks. Is there a way to make a window or full screen for beta? You can if you're on like Windows here, so I can press Alt and Enter, and then I can like resize as I want. So yeah, Alt Enter is your friend if you're trying to do that. I pulled Fusion. Nice. Fusion's actually really cool. Fuck this game. Appreciate your feedback. Lovely fella. So far, probs on Galaxy S25, really? Interesting. S25 FE. I can't know a reason why that would be, because I've got an S25. What's my one? Samsung S25 something Ultra. This one works like a dream, but I guess they're different like quality graphics cards or something. But an S25 I would have thought would be great. Anyone can get involved, by the way. If you're coming in and just like, what's this we're playing here? Godforge, this is the game me and my team have been developing for the last like 2.5 years. We formed the company about 3 years ago. For about 2.5 years, we've been developing Godforge. You can come and get involved. I've pinned the download link, or the link to the downloads, in the chat here. So please come and get involved. Gramps in the house. How you doing, man? Is Lamash 2 any good? I think Lamash 2 is actually really cool. Yeah. Charlemagne in the house as well. Oh, FE model's got issues. Okay, I didn't know that. So it looks like the FE specifically, something to do with for something to do with that phone type, we have not optimized for yet, or it's got issues in something we're doing. Oh, I got my daily 6 done. Lovely. Need that experience. Okay, I'm going to show you guys some tips here because I'm aware that some of you will have only been playing for a couple of days. I've had the advantage of been playing for a few months because I understand, obviously, we've been testing the game and stuff. A few things to look out for. You've got your daily calendar, which you log in for. If, by the way, you've been overnight farming, I found that I had to close the game and come back in, and then this propped. So it's a bug, but also just make sure you're on like day 2 if this is the second day of you playing. You've also got this Riven's Chosen. The Riven is our kind of like beta calendar. Tomorrow, if you're playing every day, you'll get yourself a title which will carry on over into the live game. And then day 5, you'll get yourself this exclusive beta portrait frame. And day 7, you get this exclusive beta flare as well. So make sure you are doing this Riven's Chosen calendar because you'll get stuff that carry over into the main game. But also there's a bunch of like free stuff in here which is going to help you with your grind. Gold hunting hurts. Gold hunting is hurts is probably fair. But there needs to be some sort of friction in the game. So I definitely think that using the Ruby store to buy like a chunk of gold here and there is not the worst thing to do. There's also a tip I would give people, like if you've got an okay weapon, let's say this dude here, let's say I can't show you on that one actually, I can show you on this one. If I want to attune gear, right, so I've got to myself to 4 purple stars of ascension. At 4 purple stars we unlock attunement. Okay, that's what this little symbol is here. Now if I want to attune all of my gear, it's going to cost me quite a chunk of gold. One of the reasons for that is attuning a weapon is quite pricey, 200k. So just decide, do you actually want to do that before you do it? Make sure that it's something you actually want. You don't need to attune. Attuning is just like I mean, it's good. Attuning is powerful. It'll give you like a lot of extra stats. You see here, if I was to attune, I don't know if I want to do it on these bits of gear because it's kind of still got the very early gear on her, but yikes, actually some of this gear is really bad. But you can see I'm getting like 7 accuracy, some faith, some resistance, some speed. You can see I kind of like hand-picked to tune some things. So I got my speed, I got my accuracy, and I got my faith. And that cost me like 15,000 gold, so much cheaper. FP Psycho, how you doing? Absolutely loving the game so far. My first legendary was Sizzin. Nice. Sizzin's cool. I picked up Quetz, which I'm really pleased with actually. Quetz is really cool. But my best pull so far is this fella. Oh man. By the way, if you're on PC, you can press H and it like loses the UI. This guy is an absolute freaking beast. I love him. What a great epic. It's one of my favorite epics in the game. Yeah. Was it XP Totec? Such a fun epic. JKG in the house as well. How you doing, man? Good morning, sir. Hope you're off to a great stream. Yeah, I literally just kicked in, just got started. So I was playing around. I was like, you know what? Why don't I just go live? I can try and help some people out. Let's talk about leveling some people up, right? So in Godforge, you do not need to go into a campaign level with one hero as a farmer and then a load of fodder. Don't need to do that. In this game, you level with your best team, right? So I'm leveling with either the team I need or the team that are going to get me stars. So what does that mean? It means that we only need to basically do fodder leveling when you're looking to like take someone up. So top tip, you can use this hero destruction button and I can turn a bunch of my commons and uncommons into spirits, yeah, which is the equivalent of chickens if you play raid. And firstly, it cleans up your roster so your system's not struggling as much. There's loads of room in the roster anyway, but it cleans it up even more, so it makes it easier to run. You want to keep some 1 stars because they're going to be the ones that you level up in a second. I'll show you how to do that. But yeah, you can see here I'm burning up. I get tons of spirits, and that's going to make the leveling process really fast. We know that we need a click all type of button here, by the way. It's going to come but I didn't get it in for beta. Damn, I've actually got loads of commons here. You can see like majority of my roster right now is commons. So I'm getting like over 100 spirits in 1 star. Getting loads of them. Okay, then we're down to 2 stars. So unless there's a 2 star that you want to level up, some of them are cool actually. You just want to burn most of these into spirits as well. Notice I'm getting some bonus experience for doing this. If I was to turn someone that I've leveled that I don't want anymore into a spirit, I actually get a good chunk of their experience back. So do that. We're going to keep some of these dudes, but not many actually. Most of them I just want as spirits. Okay, I keep some back just because I might need them for like missions and stuff. I can do the same thing with 3 stars for my rares. So I can literally say, I'm not going to use Cyclops. Oh, he's actually kind of good. I might use him. I'm not going to use her. I'm not going to use the Minotaur, Oni, Asag. So I'm turning these guys into spirits right now, which gives me my 3-star spirits. It's kind of average. Okay, that's pretty good. And then I could do the same with epics and legendaries if I wanted to. So suddenly I've got a bunch of spirits now that I can use when I'm leveling people up. So I could just go into a common, hit the promote, and take someone up to say 3-star, autofill. Autofill is just putting my spirits in there, promote. I don't need to take him up to level 30, by the way. I just need to get him to 3-star. All right, so I'm going to do that on a few quickly. I don't need to use them in campaign. I don't need to take them up to 30. I just need them at the right star ranking for what I need to level up my dude. So a bunch of 3 stars done really quick. And then we take the hero that I actually want to level up. So let's say I am leveling up. What do I want to do actually? Probably Ninsen for one of the challenges I'm going to do soon. So I can now go all the way up to her being a 4-star. And what it's going to do is going to autofill spirits. And if I didn't already have spirits here, it would autofill these new 3 stars I just created. Because they're basically the equivalent of a 3-star spirit. Okay, so we're bam. Promote. She goes up to 4-star. And now she's obviously a ton stronger. So that's the sort of fundamentals around leveling in this game outside of campaign. And obviously you want experience to do that. So anyone who is max level for their rank. So this dude is level 40 and he's rank 4. So he's max level for his rank. To gain any more levels, I need to rank him up, which means I need a bunch of 4 stars, which I don't have right now. So what will happen is I will get overflow experience for anyone who has capped their level for their rank. And then, so if I go into a campaign battle right now, I'm gonna, let's fight. Actually, I want to do a little bit of, let's go into Aru. I want to do a little bit of farming in Aru. I'll show you guys a cutscene as well, actually, while I'm doing it. Skip through this piece. So you see I've got max level for rank, max level for rank, max level for rank. This guy's still got 3 levels to go before he's max level for rank. But I can go in and battle. When I win, I will get experience for all of the overflow experience I've got from my squad. So I've missed chat for like the last 10 minutes because I've just been trying to explain that. But yeah, welcome everyone who's come along to watch and see what we're doing. Definitely get involved if you haven't already. We've got well over 30,000 people playing the game now. We started off a little bit ropey, I'm not going to lie. We had like a bit of a like issue with the download, but now everything should be sorted. So come and get involved. You can play it on phone, you can play it on PC, play it on Mac. And yeah, we really want your feedback. Okay, so we're fighting Bastet here. Got like a decent amount of lore and story, sorry, in the game, but not so much that it kind of like feels daunting. Hopefully you guys can hear the game. My Ixpitotec is just so damn cool. Building up faith to try and get ultimates, but I think we're going to cruise through this before I need to.
destroyer, deadlier than Apophis. But a creator also, older than the stars.
You guys can hear this.
You seek the secret of my enchantment, yet it was not mine alone. Even the power of Ra could not have accomplished the deed. Ryujin the Wise, Master of Heaven, crafted the ancient magic. You need not be our enemy. Your heart is lighter than the feather of Mount. The judge of the scale would say so himself. There is another way. We have seen it. You must embrace it.
Nice. Wasn't the autofill supposed to auto-level food? No, not auto-level food. We are going to have like an auto-leveling or like a mass leveling of food for early access, but we don't have it yet. Okay, so let's talk about, let me just answer a few things here. Text is tiny on phones. Yeah, we're aware of that. Some of the UI stuff is going to be improved further. In fact, we're doing quite a big, excuse me, but quite a big overhaul on some of those elements so that it's better for phone. So yeah, stuff we're aware of. It's just like the game, we didn't want to delay the beta even further to fix that stuff. It was like, we've got a game that's very playable. We want to get feedback with the knowledge that we've already got some stuff to fix. Right, let's have a look. See where we are. We've got this download page here, which is pinned in this chat. There's also a leaderboard page, so you can see how you are doing on star count in campaign. You can see how you're doing in tokens of valor and also stages. If you're outside the top 100, you literally need to type your full name at the moment. Again, something we will fix, but I think I've snuck out of the top 100. So I have to write my full name and then I'll come up. Yeah, like 108 here. But you can see how you're getting on. 222 on tokens, damn, that's bad. And then even worse on stages, right? I've got some work to do. Let's get grinding. Tim plays, how you doing, man? Bastet kind of sounds like Smeagol. Oh, maybe. So for each of the different levels, you have obviously the challenge to try and beat the mobs in front of you. Morrigan talking us through what's going on in Amarkan here. A lot of this stuff is obviously work in progress. It will tell us here what we need to do. So clear the stage, gives me a star. Clearing under 20 turns give me the 2-star or the 2nd star. You can get 1st star and 3rd star without getting the 2nd star. And then clear with at least 2 slayers is 3 stars. So I really want my quick clear team for this. I think I'm going to try these 4 and see if this gets it done. I might even just go like this, you know. All damage. Just see if we can go all damage and see if it works. I've got 2 slayers in there, which I needed. Trouble is, if I take a hit, I'm probably going to get hard wrecked. I'll show you some of the different camera modes as well. So this is the action camera. It's a little bit more kind of like isometric and yeah, to the side. Yeah, good Simon in Ragewood doing the grind. How you doing, man? It's actually a little bit laggy this morning. It wasn't laggy like this yesterday. Interesting. Christ, as soon as they get a turn, I'm getting wrecked. This is why you don't just bring 4 damage people, I guess. I thought I might get away with it, but it's lagging today. If there's any of the dailies which are not available in game, you just have to avoid those ones and do other ones. We thought we'd kind of like cleared them out, but looks like a couple of them snuck through. It's a funny take, Breeze. Like, at what point over the last 7 years of playing Raid constantly have I said I hate Raid? It's so weird that people have these like funny takes when someone stops playing the game that they're playing. stop using all of our big abilities. Let's... Right, I'm getting absolutely KO'd by one shot here. I cannot let Exototech come after me. Take him down first. I'm not sure who's going to hit me harder out of these two. I think it's going to be this guy. Let's see if we can deal with him. Oh, we didn't kill him. Might be in trouble now. Okay, not too bad. Can ultimate here. You can use your ultimates whenever you want out of turn. This guy's going next, but I'm not going to get another turn in between, so I think I'm just going to take out him. Ah, correct. Okay, I kind of need to work my way back round to getting probably the ultimate for Exototech here, so I'm going to try not to kill anyone for a little bit. Got a nice lock core ability, that's actually really strong. Try and take this guy out. Dagone's actually got a really good basic ability. Is lock core, 50% chance. Very strong to keep you in the game. Shinigami might be my favourite rare of all time. Nice, yeah. Sham in the house, how you doing? Right. So, got a few dodgy ones here. Going to try and get drop defense everywhere. We've got it. It's only defense down one, but here comes Big Boy. Come on, lay the slam. Oh, huge. Huge hit. Then we got the core. Okay, we should be good. Should be good. Surely she's not going to one-shot me. No, we're good. Still, 29 turns, so I won't get the full 3 stars there. Downloaded the installer, but I guess you needed a code. No. So, if you go onto the website, play now. Download the installer is step 1. Step 1, download the installer. Step 2, enter this access code. Yeah? So where you say, I guess Fateless doesn't want you to play their game. We do want you to play the game. Just follow the steps. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps, then you're in. That's it. Super easy. Super easy. I think we're going to go for a speed leap here to rotate quicker. Kind of don't want to use all my big abilities on just wave 1. I need to save some for wave 2, but I also don't want to get wrecked. Who's going first? Stabber here. I think we should be able to wipe them with at least a core. Okay, this is good. She can heal a bit, that's fine. I almost wanted to heal a bit so I could get round to my abilities again. Get some more of my sort of faith. Every turn you take, you're gaining faith, which is like this divinity. The faith charges your divinity, and that's how you get your ultimate. So, let's try and lock the core here. Did get it, that's good. This is my threat, or these two basically are my threat. Let's go speed up. Turn me to boost. Can I kill him? No. Oh man, I'm nearly at my ultimate, but I'm not. I think I'm just going to try and kill him here. Didn't get it. I've got my ultimate, but they're going to get a turn before I am. I'm still going to use it, I think. Get my faith up. At least it'll boost my ultimate for... Oh, good, actually. I did get another turn in here. I'll get my ultimate for next wave, at least. On my main big hitters. Milky Beard, how you doing? Anyone else's Android mobile say it's not compatible. We've had a problem, well not a problem, we've heard that on, what was it, like Pixel phones? Definitely, we've had that from. Oh, taking some chunks. Kind of want to save abilities now for the last wave. she's dead. That's good. Okay, we should be good here. Let's try and take this guy out. Yeah, nice. Oh, you watch Mythic Quest? That's cool, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that as well, actually. Nearly got with Totek's ult here. Drop fence on. Then we can do some chain ult. So we've got Vanish on our Dagonet here. Go in with the big hit for Totek, which is pretty solid. And then he's got his core as well. So he uses ultimate, another ultimate, then a core all on the same turn. That's where he gets like strategic use of ults, which is very fun. I don't think we did up for emulators right now. Odd one, no. It is weird though. I definitely wasn't getting this sort of lag yesterday. I don't know what's different. Yeah, let's keep punching through. I'm going to do some dungeons in a minute. Okay, I'm going to try something I've been advised by Sham. It sounds dodgy to me, so in your launcher, apparently we can reset our cache. Oh no, I need to re-download the whole game though. So if you're struggling with lag, apparently this can help. It will remove like the cache in your game. Maybe try that odd one, see if that helps you. But I obviously can't do it whilst I'm streaming. But yeah, we definitely worked on the visuals. So you know, since alpha, we kind of had a visual overhaul. And there's still a decent amount of room to go, by the way. There's a lot of optimization going on. I'll show you a good example, actually. This one is very cool. Let me just grab it. Got so many messages over the last day or two around people trying to get into the alpha and stuff. Yeah, so we were talking to the art team. We were like, one of our kind of like Asian-based characters didn't really have like the right type of facial form to really like depict who she was, like the heritage. So they took the original model. This is in like a weird program, so it looks worse than it is, honestly. But basically, like the form was not as we wanted it to be. So they took it and then they've done this like remodel. So you can see even like from what you guys are playing now, there's a lot of room for like growth and improvement. And now I think the change is actually like insanely good. So this is the type of stuff we're doing, literally like model by model, getting ready for our kind of like early access release. This is weird though. I literally have not had lag all day long. Wonder what's changed. Just going to do a quick restart of the game. Could be that's just been running for a while and it's just chugging a bit. We'll see. Try the ending the launcher as well. Nothing else seems to be a problem. Let's see. Okay, so I could probably punch up another hero. I really want to get myself my starter heroes gear up, but I've still got some of the very early stuff. So we can take a look here. This one's actually kind of, even though it's only a 2, like crude, which is like the 2-star, having Slayer gear is really strong, so that's helping me. And I'm still early game, so I'm still only getting like 2 or 3. So this one's actually still pretty good, even though I've got no substats. I'm going to use some of my River Knight to top that up. This is pretty trash, so what have we got here that we could use instead? Speed piece would be nice. Early game, like flat stats are probably better than percentage stats. Just a bit weak, 1 star. Christ, I need to farm some gear. He's already got a decent piece. This could be okay. Need more attack. Then I lose my Slayer bonus. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just need to farm some gear, honestly. This piece is pretty trash as well. Could try and get like 2 crit pieces on or 2 speed pieces on. Got there, some attack. Could grab some more speed. Only a 1 star again though. Yeah, maybe I just need to farm some gear. A bit early in the game to be too worried about switching in and out gear sets. It's more, or in and out gear, it's more just like get some levels on it and help carry to a place where you can actually farm better stuff. I don't want to waste a load of resources early on stuff which is kind of like subpar. This, just put it up to at least like, it's really cheap to level up to 8, then it gets more expensive after that. So again, depends what sort of piece you've got. Really would rather speed boots though. Some speed boots. It's actually bad. Depending on the type of material they are, is what attunement bonus you get as well. So I wouldn't mind these. Let's grab these actually. They're attuned. Yeah, they're attuned. I don't really want to take them on someone who's got them attuned. Okay. So then we can switch out this for clearly something in this set. Yeah, that's better. Now I've got 2 pieces which are giving me faith and then 4 pieces which are giving me attack. Still pretty bad build, but it's better than it was. Take those up to 12 as well. Some of my River Knight up. Hey Chad, how you doing? How's the grind? Are people enjoying their Godforge? Or already pretty low on River Knight. Okay, so she's looking a bit better. Oh, my builds are so bad. Okay, my builds are really bad. Again, would really like some speed on this dude. Thanks to the Falcons. That's going to give me speed as a main stat plus speed as a 2-set bonus. So we're going to try and get that going. Mission grinder, nice. Oh, you got Apollo, nice, Draco. Will existing heroes eventually get an upgraded rarity? Like, will we get a legendary Yu or Achilles? I mean, probably not. That'd be quite weird to do. It's possible that we decide to change someone's rarity based on, you know, based on what people think of that hero. We've already done that before. Like, originally, who's an example of that? There's a few in the game anyway. Originally, some of the heroes had different rarities and we changed it up. But yeah, obviously you have to have divides, right? That you can't just have everyone as a legendary, otherwise it'd be weird. Let's get some more speed in here. And as a rule of thumb, it's not always the case, but as a rule of thumb, you've got like mortals, or you've got kind of like soldiers. So I'm part of a soldier, or I'm just like an unnamed thing, is a common or uncommon. You've got like named dudes, like Achilles, might be an epic or a rare. And then you've got like, generally gods are the legendaries. That's like a general rule of thumb, but obviously it can change a bit. Okay, got a bit more speed on Quetz, that's good. This dude, running out of materials anyway to do much more, but this feels a bit better. Make sure he's got something at least. Sets we've got here. Nothing really in sets, so I can just give him something that's going to give him some stats. Check health for now. So I think I need to do with just farming up some Ascension materials for him. Try and get him to 4-star, and then I can unlock his attunement. Let's go and farm some Shrine of Hercules. Got a reasonable level here. Let's see if we go one more stage actually. Will we do quick battles or background battling in the future? Yeah, probably. Again, like, not necessarily a high priority for on launch, but it's definitely something we've spoken about. And these guys are strong. Yeah, we've got about, what, 30? I think we've got about 33,000 players on so far, which is really cool. Very cool. It's quite surreal, honestly. We've been obviously developing the game for so long. And, yeah, it's pretty surreal to be at this point. Going to be tight. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive. Have I got enough? No, I'm getting wrecked. One level too much for me. Even with all those like upgrades, still pretty tight. Best way to farm gold is going to be like farming campaign at the moment. So get to the highest stage of campaign that you can and farm there for a while. That will also get you a lot of experience. You can also use rubies to buy gold as well. So, and that's by design. We think that's a good use of rubies, is to pick up some of the gold packs. Let's grab these. You can farm rifts using this mode here. I've already got some rift keys from before. Hey, MTG Jedi, how you doing, mate? Are you enjoying things so far? What's the player count goal for a healthy game? For a healthy game in beta, with minimal, like very, very low marketing budget, like I think we spent like less than $10,000 on marketing in the last couple of years, which is crazy. I think anything close to what we've got, people would find unbelievable for a beta. Now, obviously, if we were like Blizzard and we were doing a beta and it was like an open beta, then you could get like hundreds of thousands of players, right? But considering where we're at, this is already a crazy amount. We really want to try and ramp up to about 50,000 players because that gives us really good like analytics for testing a lot of the different systems. But yeah, already it's very good. Can you explain what Divinity and Faith are? Yeah. So you have a stat in your heroes. Let me just show you in here. So, by the way, if you click on any of these icons, you can go into this kind of like overview scene, and it'll give you like breakdowns of what's going on. So, all of your heroes have. Okay, I don't see stats in here. All of your heroes have a faith count, right? That's you build faith through stats, through gear. Every time anyone takes a turn in the game, enemies, your team, whatever, bosses, you gain a tick of divinity, and that tick is based on how much faith you have. Okay, and everybody, so each of the heroes has a, let me show you abilities here, an ultimate ability. So you can see here, my starting divinity before anything happens on Expitotec is 575. I need 3,325 divinity to get my ultimate. Every time anyone takes a turn, I get 106 faith, which fills my divinity bar. Okay, so the more faith I've got, the faster I get ultimates. And you've also got heroes in the game. Actually, Quetz is one of those with abilities that can manipulate faith. So Quetz is giving us faith up here, giving us 20% more faith increase. And you've also got some heroes which will just do a number. It'll be like, we're increasing your divinity by 200 or whatever. There's also items in the game. So Man of War is a good example here. For my Quetz, I get 150 divinity at the start of each wave. As I level this item up, let's see what this one is. Better, not really. So I can enhance that by basically eating a second weapon. And now my divinity at the start of each wave is 200. So you see the way of that's sort of chunked up. And I can refine, as I refine, I increase these stats, but as I rank it up, I increase this like main ability. So yeah, more faith you've got, the faster you get ults is the very short form version of that. Exchange pages of knowledge for a scroll of knowledge. Yes, please. There's a couple of like quirky things that we need to fix. So in abilities, if I'm trying to upgrade like from pages to scrolls, so I click this and I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I don't have it. I need to click over here now. Yeah, and I can do it. It's just, it's not the most intuitive thing. It works, but it's just not intuitive. The same happens with ascension stones as well. So if you were like, I want to ascend, but I don't have the right type of material. So I don't know, let's take this guy. Let's say I wanted to do an ascension, but I was like, I don't have enough. I could click the plus here, and then I can click on any of these other ones and change stones upwards. But again, it's not that intuitive at the moment. It's something we want to improve, but it does work. Can you explain rifts? Yeah. So you can also go into this button here, rifts, which will help you as well. So there's a chance, like a 15% chance, that a rift will spawn every time you run a dungeon. If you are watching the game and playing the game, it will say, do you want to enter the rift? And you can be like, yes. And then you'll fight the rift boss, and then you'll go on to fight the main boss. So it's kind of like a risk and reward, because if you beat the rift as well as the dungeon, you will get pages or sometimes tomes for leveling up skills for your heroes, and you'll get double the rewards for that stage. So you get like a big chunk of extra reward, but you have to click in and say, yes, I want to fight it. So if you're not watching the game and it pops up and you just like go through it and you don't enter the rift, you'll get a rift key instead, and the rift keys will just build up. So if you see here, I think I've got some. See, I've got 4 rift keys. That's because I was farming without like entering rifts. On multi-battle, or I can just say battle and then like use a rift key and it will use one. On multi-battle, I need to click both of these boxes at the moment. Again, not great UI, but we'll improve that. And it will use my rift keys, and hopefully we'll see it now, that I'll fight a rift as I go in. But basically you get double rewards, you get pages to farm to level up skills for your heroes, and but if you fail the rift, and here's a rift now, so I'm fighting Ra in a rift. Should be quite easy, so I'm quite early level. But it does mean I've got to kill 2 bosses, right? So that's the risk versus reward. Killed him pretty easy. I'm now going on. If I fail, I lose my energy and I lose my rift key. So there's like a risk versus reward type of setup to it. So rift keys drop, pure RNG. Yeah. It's like a 15% chance that you'll get a rift spawn in a dungeon. Wish me luck on my flawless pool. Good luck, dude. Let us know who you get. Who's for people that are already playing, call out some of your favorite heroes that you've been using so far. If you're watching and just want to get involved, anyone can download and play. We are basically opening it up to the masses. Come to godforge.gg/download. And you can play on desktop, Android, or iOS. iOS is limited to like 10,000 players. I think we're up to maybe about 3,000 of the 10,000 used so far, so there's still plenty of room for iOS, but you do need a phone that's like an iPhone 15 plus, otherwise it's going to struggle, honestly. You see how I got double my rewards and I got the pages as well. Got Athena, nice. Apollo, very cool as well. I really liked Ares. Yeah, I thought he was really strong actually. But some people, he's probably more of a PvP hero, but definitely could do some work. Are you saving rifts to upgrade to epic? I'm not personally. I just hadn't used mine yet. I'd rather get some of the pages in and get some of my dudes leveled up with skills. What do you think about Isis? So Isis is really strong. She's actually one of the best revivers in the game. The trouble right now though is there's a glitch that went into this build for revivers. So Muse, Isis is affected. There's a few others that are affected. I think who's the other reviver off the top of my head? Can't remember, but basically we've got a patch that's going to go in hopefully in the next day or two, which will fix that. But yeah, again, beta things, did a bunch of testing, we hadn't spotted that one. Is there going to be a way in live to generate rubies like the gem mine from Raid? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, most likely. And obviously things like Aether Stones, you'll get a lot of Aether Stones from Pantheon boss, which is not in this build as well, but will be in the next beta. So Pantheons, PvP, and our tower will all be in the next beta. Yeah, so Muse is another one that's affected by the revive thing. Izanami and Izanagi, I think, is pretty busted as a combo. Very fun. There's also two epics. Mezu and Gozu. Really, really fun combo. If you get those two, awesome combo. Yeah, that's worth playing around with for sure. Will there be downtime between beta 1 and 2? Yeah, there'll be probably a good... Because obviously, the thing with this stuff, right, is betas are really fun. They're really great to do. We get loads of feedback. But also, they're quite all-consuming. Like all of the team are kind of like in the mix. They're not necessarily like fixing stuff all the time, but we're all like monitoring stuff. So it's quite tight. It just takes up a lot of your time. And obviously, we want to make sure that the game is as clean and awesome as possible for launch. So we do beta 1, we get a bunch of feedback in, we react to some of the feedback that we want to change, we make some improvements, we unlock some of the different features, and then we go again for beta 2. So it'll probably be a good, at least a month between beta 1 and 2. So we've got a decent amount of time to really make some changes. Otherwise, we might as well just gone into early access, honestly. We didn't go into early access yet because we know there's still some stuff we want to improve. And there's still some features we want to get in before we actually go into like a launch. some of my favourite rares. I've got Scardy, who she was like one of the best from the alpha. She's still really strong. I've got a copy of her, which I might level up. All the starter heroes are really strong. I really like, what's his name? Babby. Babby's fun and strong. Cyclops is good. He's got an AoE basic, which is fun. Can really get some damage going with him. Then really like Isolde with Tristan, really strong, like pairing. Isolde is really great. If you've got Isolde in your like 4th or 5th position in your team, and then you've got a defender in your 1st position, her passive becomes like this healing bot, and that's actually very strong. Yeah, there's loads of rares actually that are good. Actually, what's his name? What's the devil dude called? Oh man, I think his name is. What's the demon guy called? Shinigami. He's really strong as well. I actually really like him. You've got Grendel. Grendel's like one of the best, I think one of the best legendaries you can get early. Really, really powerful. You're planning to add ability scripting to make auto mode more intelligent. Yeah, we are, yeah. Yeah, it's on a roadmap. We've got this like roadmap of stuff that we're going to be adding. Some of it's like that, where it's like quality of life, sort of general gameplay improvements. And then some of it is like big, we're adding this different feature. So, and you have to kind of like bucket these things around when they're going to come in. And, you know, we have our dev team kind of like look at how much time they're going to take to make, all that type of stuff. So there's a lot of thought and work that goes into these things. And you have to allow time for just like iteration, right? So we might put a feature out there and we think it's good. Let's take riffs. Riffs are fun, but too many people right now don't understand riffs, which means that fundamentally there's a flaw in the way we've done it. So sometimes you have to go back and redesign how some of these. Let's see if we've got enough resources here to take this guy up. 16. Not yet. Oh yeah. This is why I like the bazaar, right? So we can go to the bazaar into the gold emporium. This alchemy crate's one of my favorite things to do. I'm just testing my luck. I just want to see some red stones right now. That's what we're after. We only get 4 a day. I do 4 a day. Yes, there we go. I do 4 a day every day, pretty much, when I've been playing this. I had some big ones. Okay, good. It's probably not enough still, but it's still going to get me closer. But yeah, I find myself just like playing around with that sort of stuff. Yeah, I need the second tier ones for a bunch. So, how many do I get here? Just only another 2. Still need a bunch of them. I need like... Actually, I need a load of them. Let's do some other dungeons, just so I can show you guys some stuff that's going on. Let's show you a Lotus Temple. I think I just want as many tokens of valor as possible. Yeah, I mean, so the higher the level you get your account to, the more tokens of valor you'll get. Also, if you farm further, so if you farm like higher level dungeons, higher level campaign, you'll also get more tokens of valor. So definitely a reason to sort of push your way through the beta. You're from Nepal. Welcome, man. Hope you enjoy it. What do you suggest to pick from a chest after a level up? I mean, there's really cool options, really. Early game, like very early game if you're just starting, experience is really valuable for you. Things like imprints is like, do I get lucky and get a really good imprint? But it is pot luck, so that's less like known. I think early on armor is good as well. I think early on taking stuff like River Knight is helpful for leveling up your gear. Maybe that's a bit more mid for me. What else is there? Knowledge gives you like skill ups, so that's pretty useful. But Aether Stones is almost like a definite pick if you get it. So yeah, I think there's a lot of good choices. But early on, experience is actually very valuable, yeah. Mr. Sneaky coming in. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the grind. Mr. Sneaky, how you getting on? Are you on the leaderboards? Let's have a look. Is the website struggling? Oh, looks like leaderboards are not working right now. Weird. Ah, the joys of running a game company. How you doing, Mr. Sneaky? How's things? Joe is absolutely crushing it right now. Got 270 stars already. Madness. John Scorpion, how you doing? Yeah, me and the team are proud, to be fair. I know there's still glitches, there's still bugs. We know about it. We know it can still be better as well, which is why you always strive to do the best you can. But I feel like we've got a solid game. And we've got a game that people can play, people can enjoy. There's a good loop to the game. There's good variety in heroes. So yeah, I am proud. I thought I'll raid you instead of the potential you raiding me. Yeah, well... Man, I don't know how long you've been streaming for. I saw you were streaming last night as well. Fair play for keeping it going. I tend to find after like 2-3 hours of streaming, I'm beat. So to do it for like multiple hours, good effort. So if I click use rift key here, I should go into battle and clear the rift at the same time. XP Totek is so fun. He's actually such a cool hero. He's absolutely carrying me right now. Is Loki being nerfed for next beta? Funny, Loki's been like the most controversial hero. Maybe that's by design. Like, Loki's meant to be controversial, right? But people didn't like him, then they hated him. Now he's OP. What's your thoughts, Sneaky? Should he be nerfed or not? He's definitely crazy. He's definitely gone crazy right now. Who's carrying me? This guy here, this epic XP Totek. He's got bleeds, he's got AoE damage. He's, yeah, he's really fun. Really fun. And because I took Lady Shock, who's a bleed hero as well, we're kind of getting this like synergy of different bleeds going on. Or we should be anyway. Maybe I'm probably a bit short on accuracy already, actually. Am I getting resists? Oh, maybe not. She's right. Oh, Simon, if I already started the beta, do I still need to sign up for the early access? If you have not signed up in the register part of the website and you want to play in like the next beta and the early access, I would definitely sign up, definitely register, because a couple of reasons, right? One, we've got like a reward train going, so the more registers we get, the bigger the rewards we get for everyone. And two, you'll go onto like an email list to just hear about when like the next beta is going to drop, that type of stuff. So it's definitely worth doing. Yeah, you can play on Android. As long as you've got a half decent phone. There's a couple of types which we're struggling with right now, like a Pixel phone, a apparently Samsung FEs we're struggling with as well, but generally it should be fine. Oh, is the music a bit loud? Yeah, no worries. A rift location description's accurate. Stage 6 of Shrine of Hercules should be epic, but I'm getting only rare. Might be a bug. Not sure. Could be a bug. Hey, Romsey, how you doing, man? I would quickly say, I noticed there's a few content creators in the chat right now. If you're a content creator, like, ping your channel to everyone so they can find you. We've got over 100 content creators for Godforge already. You should definitely go and sub to these guys and help them grow. It's a really big part of what we believe in is like helping create these ecosystems around the game. Really is valuable. So yeah, Romsey, can you share if the rewards from the chest scale as we level up? Yes, they do. So there's like, I think there's breakpoints. I couldn't tell you exactly what they are off the top of my head, but something like level 25 or it might be level 30 is when you get like the first jump. But you can level to like an infinite level in Godforge. So there's like breakpoints where the quality of all of those rewards go up. We've also been talking about this option, potentially, see what you think to this, of there being like different rarities of chest. So at the moment they all look the same. Imagine if you had like a rare chest which is Aether Stones, but then there's like a gold chest which is imprints, and I don't know, like an epic chest which is experience. And then you're like, do I want to take the lower rarity chest for Aether Stones, which I know I want, or do I want to go for the higher rarity chest of something else? So it kind of still creates a bit more of like a decision, because at the moment if I see Aether Stones I'm just going to click it. But if I had that choice of like, damn, this could be a really good imprint, or it could be like mediocre Aether Stones, I might end up, you know, just with a little bit more choice to make. What do you guys think to that? You at least accept EULA that no one ever reads. Yeah, true. You guys like the sound of that? Yeah, cool. Yeah. So we're playing around with stuff. We're constantly like, we're constantly tinkering to try and make things feel better and more interesting and fun for players. And if something like that we thought was going to land really well is not really landing, then we're not afraid to change it up either. So yeah. So if you guys, as you're playing, if you guys have got feedback, if you're like literally like, I love this, this does not feel good, tell us why it doesn't feel good and what you would do to change it. But yeah, come to this like portal. We've got this feedback portal. Again, I'll ping it in here for you guys. But you can give us feedback. You can also report bugs in here. It's all linked out on our Discord if you want to get info on it. But this is the place to come and give us that information, because really, if you think from the alpha to here, one of the biggest things that's changed is we took a load of feedback on from the alpha, and you know, we improved the feeling of the game. There's a lot of things we changed based on the alpha. Thank you for actually using voice actors for the cutscenes instead of resorting to AI. Yeah, the voice acting is so good, actually. Obviously, we've got more to do. A lot of it's still to be done, but it massively like impacts the feel of the game, I think. Character design feedback, sure. Like any feedback, we're happy to hear any of it. Yeah. You volunteer with some voices, nice. JKG. So we use a company at the moment called Side. They are they're actually a British company, but they employ actors from all around the world. I think one of our actors is actually from Game of Thrones. One of our actors is from Stargate, or actresses is from Stargate. Pretty cool. Having to watch a cutscene each time isn't great. Well, I guess so. I mean, it's an interesting take, right? So some people just don't like story or lore, but for some people it's really important. The fact that you can just skip it so quick, if it's not for you, I don't know, is it that bad? Like, would you rather that or rather just nothing at all? Like, because it's literally like 4 little beats of story each time, so it's not like it's, yeah, like masses of text to read or anything. Yeah, Stargate was cool, actually. Stargate was good. I think an iPhone 13 is just going to struggle at the moment. Results, unfortunately. We still need to optimize further for iPhone, and I've heard people saying they're running it on a 14. And I definitely know 15 Pro and up runs it well, but yeah, it looks like 13s are just struggling still. Beth Keller, too true, too true. Love that. You used to be a fanboy like all of us. Now it's like, oh, someone from Game of Thrones. Yeah, too true. It's actually, I've actually met some crazy people doing this job. Yeah, like running this company. I was literally at a bar in, where were we? I think it was at San Francisco for a gaming event. And this guy goes, oh, have you met? And there's this lady there. And he goes, she is the future owner of Tetris. So I don't know if you guys have seen like the Tetris film where, you know, the dude is out there, he's hustling, he's trying to get Tetris signed. It's the American guy. I can't think what his name is now. Actually, he's trying to get he's trying to get the game signed, and he goes out to Russia and stuff. But in that film, obviously, there's the daughter. She's doing a play or something, and he doesn't get back in time. And yeah, it's so she's basically the heiress of Tetris, which is a pretty mad thing. Like when you like describe yourself, who are you? I was literally like, damn, I don't even know what to say to you. I don't even know how to take that. It's pretty mental. Are the campaign stars supposed to be earned individually? Yeah, as it stands right now, we've got like a first star, a second star, and a third star, rather than you do all the things to get 3 stars. Interested how you feel about that, because what it does mean is like I can choose which thing I'm going after. And again, for us, like campaign, we don't want campaign to be like a 5-minute chore. We want people to enjoy it, to like think about team comps they're going to build out, to try and overcome challenges in it. So it's by design at the moment. What's the best level in campaign to farm experience? Farming the furthest level you could get to that's a boss, I would farm that. It would give you better drops and it would give you experience in gold. Will there be skins for champions and gods? We've already got some skins made. We haven't yet implemented the tech that enables you to turn one skin into another, or turn a champion into a different skin. So although we've got skins made for some champs, some heroes, I'm not sure exactly where that's going to come in our kind of like roadmap, but we will have it eventually, yeah. I wonder if anyone's got a legendary from Immortal Stone yet, actually. So there is a chance. We had one of our team pull one during our our like play tests. But there is this kind of like one in 1 in 20,000 chance that you'll get a legendary from a mortal soul stone. Mortal aether stone, sorry. But obviously, I mean, at the moment, so I've probably pulled myself, I don't know, I must have pulled at least 400 mortals since I've been playing. If we've got 30,000 of us doing that, someone's got to have pulled a legendary by now. There must have been. Has anyone seen a screenshot of someone having a legendary yet? Epic. There's no promo code right now for creators. It's only a beta, so none of that stuff's in. But you do get a legendary on your first flawless stone. You get your first flawless stone like half an hour into playing, so you will get yourself a nice legendary to get going. Let's work through some campaign. Tarlock. Hardest thing about this game is the names are really hard to pronounce. So I need a couple of Slayers. Under 20 turns I probably can't do yet. I'm probably not strong enough. But I can clear the stage. So each of these are individual challenges. I could probably take out like 2 of these. The legendary is totally random from the first flawless. How you implemented speed so you don't just have a speed meta. So really what we've done is we've got speed and faith fighting against each other for different builds. So it's not just going to be a speed meta. Speed's always going to be important in a turn-based game. It's impossible to get away from that. But faith gives me my ultimate quicker. So for some heroes, I'm going to want to build high faith and not really care about speed. For some heroes, I'm going to want to build high speed and care less about faith. But what that should do is just at least give us an interest in like meta swings. So I think we've done a pretty decent job of mixing it up compared to what you normally see. Again, we'll see how that plays out. We'll definitely see how that plays out in the next beta when we test PvP as well, because generally that's where these like metas are forming. So in the second beta, start from scratch, kinda. You will keep all of the heroes that you've earned in beta 1, but they'll come back to you as level 1. And we'll give everyone like a bunch of resources to be able to level stuff up quick, so you can get into like the chunk of what the testing is all about. To restart with all of your heroes being level 1, you will get all of your tokens of valor that you've earned, and they'll carry on being earned through the sort of next beta as well. And then any cosmetics that you've earned, you'll be able to use. If you was in the mini game, you'll be able to reuse your mini game stuff. So, but you will start in effect from scratch in terms of we have to wipe the servers. Basically it costs us money to just leave stuff lingering, so we wipe the servers, and we've got a bunch of like new features and stuff we'll add in. So yeah. Forge of Brock here is not in the game for this beta. We meant to take that mission out, but obviously it got missed. So Fafnir and Forge of Brock here are both not in. There's something to do with one of these heroes that's causing quite a lot of lag though. I think it might be this dude. It seems to be on this set of levels I get really lagged. Why not give all players all champs in beta 2? We could do that. I don't know if it's a bit boring. In a hero collector, to be given everything, I don't know if that's fun or not. And it doesn't really help us like test interesting combinations. Generally, if everyone's got everything, you'll find like just 1 or 2 selections of heroes are used, and then don't know if that's fun either. This is not Loki, this is Dagonet, who's like a knight of the round table, but he was like a knight stroke jester type of dude. Just let me start with Zeus, yeah. What's my favourite champ? Oh, it's tough. That's like saying, like, which of my children do I like the most? I don't know. My favourite. I mean, I think so. I've had Chernobog, who's one of the Virage faction. He's an eternal legendary. It's really strong, really fun. Has tons of damage. Has got enemy max HP stuff going on as well. Probably a bit overtuned if anything, but it's really fun. Visually though, who's my best visually? Probably Sizin. Sizin looks absolutely fucking cool. Oh, actually, but there's also Tiarlok. No, not Tiarlok. Tialong, who's one of the serpent dragons, who looks really cool as well. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of very cool ones. But we definitely put a bit more work into things like environments. You can see in the different camera modes, like we want it to feel a bit more RPG-like, and you know, you're actually going on a quest. Same with the narrative and that type of stuff. We want it to feel a bit like it fits the lore and the, you know, the theming. Hey, thanks, Adventures. Camazotz is actually pretty cool as well. Is the Aztec lady the best starter? I think they're all pretty even, honestly. She is good at wave clearing. Probably the best at wave clearing, or maybe... Yeah, I'd say she's probably the best at wave clearing. You've got... Guan Yu is probably the best at killing bosses. And then you've got Ramses is, I'd say, like, maybe the best all-rounder. So, depends what you like. I would just say pick the one you think looks the coolest. Because you're going to pick up a lot of other heroes anyway. They're all strong. You like him, Ramses, Psycho, yeah. But they're all strong. Even, honestly... It's not the worst. If you don't pick up too many early pulls and you end up getting a second starter hero, it's not the worst idea just to go with double starter. They're really strong. So she's on the deck right now. How many champions on the beta access? We got 200 and I think it's 204 in the beta. So it's a really good like amount to get a real feel for what we're doing and get a decent amount of variety in like the different heroes and stuff that you're going to pull. I pulled Vlad, really cool design, love the visuals, would be awesome if he actually worked. I hope you've reported a bug if he is buggy. What's going on with him? It's funny, we validate all the heroes, right? We have a QA team, they validate the heroes. But then what happens is you go and fix bugs. So we could fix a bug that, like, I don't know, fixes this button over here, and you're like, okay, that's working properly now. Somehow, this is what I find weird about game building. Somehow you fix this bug over here, and it broke these heroes. Like, and they should be completely unrelated, but somehow, like, you fix bugs in the game, and it just jeopardizes the rest of the game. It's such a weird, yeah, it's such a weird like industry, I guess. How do you feel about collaborations in the game? I'd love to see The Witcher. We could actually do it. Yeah, we could do stuff like that. We've spoken to some groups before about that type of stuff. It would have to fit nicely into the game. So The Witcher is a good example of something which could fit into the lore of our game. You know, things like we wouldn't want to bring something which I think would feel like, I don't know if tacky is the right word, but you know what I mean, like that doesn't really feel like it would fit the theming. But we definitely could do stuff like that, or we could do like events where we just bring in like a world boss and it's from, you know, I don't know, like one of the, you know, from like Magic the Gathering or something like that. We could easily do that. Won't accept my email. Can't play. Jay, did you play in the minigame already? If you played in the minigame, you probably have already got an account. And if you've already got an account, then you just need to log in instead of creating an account. So log in with the same info as you used in the minigame. If you did not, then that's weird. I don't know why it wouldn't accept your email. Person that voices Heimdall makes me happy. Yeah, I think Heimdall and Wayland are two very cool ones. But a lot of those collaborations, they can take, you know, we could start conversations with them today and they wouldn't be in the game for like 18 months or something. That they take a long time because you have to get sign off in terms of like how they're going to be portrayed, what sort of events they're going to go live in. Are they going in live in line with something else they're doing in that IP, like a, you know, new film or a new series or something like that. There's a lot. And then they have to sign off each of the different characters, designs, modeling, how they're represented in the game. There's a ton that goes into it, actually. Kratos would be cool, yeah. Any chance we could have Saf streaming sometime? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. He's busy playing right now. Saf's super busy because he's our lead designer in the game. So yeah, he's really busy. But doesn't mean he couldn't come on and do a stream now and then. We're kind of planning as we get close to early access, you know, the actual release, to almost do like dev type streams where, you know, it'd be like me, Saf, and a few of the other team, Sham, coming on and chatting about stuff. We kind of do that a bit in our podcast anyway. If you don't know, we've got a Fateless YouTube channel. I do like a weekly video on that. And we do a weekly podcast on that as well, where we talk about all sorts of game design stuff. Okay, let's see if we can take down Big Boss Man. What's been... any of you guys kind of coming into a roadblock getting campaign? Anything which is like, damn, that's really hard? Oh, this level's already tough. Luckily, I've got a self-revive in my quets. I can already see that I need to take over here. Sometimes the easiest way to get through something hard, just take over for like 5 minutes. Take over. Oh, man. Press this down. I didn't take over quick enough. Okay, let's start again. You don't lose energy, by the way, if you try and beat a level but fail. Let's just go in again. I'm just going to take control here. Try and just target down specific enemies. This dude is particularly nasty. A lottle. Might not even be enough, you know. Gonna go double hit here. Oh, he's still 4 stacks of bead. He's nearly dead, but not quite. Let's see if I can take him down. Yes, 1 less hit to take. Get a revive. Still in trouble though. So if we can kill him. He's down. Hoping for a locked core. We got it. I'm going to save this ultimate for the next wave because I know we're going to be in danger on the next wave. Oh my god. Getting wrecked. Okay, good. A little bit of healing. She has got attack up. Am I going to get... I think I'll kill her before she gets a turn, actually. Hopefully. Maybe not. I'm going to strip her buff so she doesn't have attack up. So hopefully she won't kill me if she does get a hit. And we took her turn meter. Okay, nice. That was a well-used ult. Okay, good. Okay, here we go again. I do have my ult here. Gotta speed up. Let's get defense down first. Then we can use the ult. I do want to save some stuff for the boss wave, but honestly these guys are tough, so let's just whack in with the big hits. I've nearly got my ult here. I think I can just take this guy out. Wonder if I get my petrify here. I have to do a strong hit to get a petrify. So it's, with the way I'm geared right now, it's unlikely. What if we lock core? No. Didn't really want to burn this ult, but I might have to. I think I'm going to do it. This guy's fake dead. Okay, so I got to the boss fine, but I know the burden you bear, endless flame. This guy is nasty. Okay, let's get my faith up. Even the side adds are a problem here. See if I can lock her core. Did not get it. That's a problem. She hits really hard. We do have a core. Okay, she's down. Got a chance. Can we get a petrify? No. I think we go drop defense and just take the hit on the chin. Oh my god, such a big hit. Ginormous hit. Okay. I'm gonna keep trying to clear these side adds out. Okay, just on the boss. 1v3, come on. Locked his core, locked his ultimate ability actually. That's really nice. Grab some turn meter off him. And again. Start to chunk out some bleeds. Okay, we're in a good spot now. Keep the fence down on him. Locked his core as well. Oh! Oh my god. Just hard wrecked me. I thought we was doing well. Thought we was doing well. Damn it. Ah, that was tense. Hey, Blackwire, how you doing? What's your plan with raid content moving forward? I'm not playing raid a lot at the moment, honestly, so I can't do content on a game I'm not really playing. Just lost a bit of enthusiasm for it. Obviously, I spend tons of time a day on this. This is like my life right now. So I might, after having a bit of a rest, I might come back to it and be like, yeah, I'm super into it again. And I find more time. But as of right now, I haven't got time for it. So I kind of like cover some of the big news stuff, but I'm not really, yeah, I'm not really into it right now. Some maze ago. Some gear going. Hey Pedro, 100%, yeah. More polish will come. I mean, if anyone saw the alpha versus the beta, what do we have there? It was like September to now, so what's that, like 6 months? 6 months, the game's like completely evolved, and it will evolve again before we get to that release. So yeah, rest assured, we are working hard to just keep improving things. I think people have been quite shocked about just how much, you know, visually how much better it is and how much better it runs. So we'll keep working on that stuff for sure. Drac, I wonder if you tried to download the game yesterday and got the same problem. Seems like people that tried to download yesterday got to this 95% issue, and it was a bug that was actually our provider. Our provider thought we were being DDoSed, which is crazy, and basically like put a halt on downloads. So the advice is delete everything from your system to do with Godforge and then start fresh, and you should be fine. But even go into your like app data and delete that as well. Should be fine. As long as we don't get 50 pop-ups when I open the game, I'll be happy. Yeah, we're well aware of that. Don't forget, we're all players as well. So look, and let's be clear as well, we do have to make money when we go into full release, so there will be packs and stuff. Like it's impossible not to run a game and have a way to make money. But yeah, we're certainly not going to be, you know, as egregious as some other games out there. Nice, Celtic. Funny thing is, because you get like conditions with pop-ups, right? So take raid. Sometimes I know there's something that's coming, and I'll be like, I'll go into arena screen, I come back out, I go into a dungeon screen, I come back out, because I'm trying to get the pop-up to happen. Rather than so there's this weird behavior that they've kind of like made me do, and we don't want to get people into that kind of like weird behavior stuff. So, yeah, once there's an offer, we just want the offer to be in the store, but we do want people to be aware of it, so that there is a bit of a balance there, right? Like, maybe a pop-up when you come into the game is useful. What do you guys think? Like, what's like the best? What are you looking for from that, I guess? Hey, Georgia, thanks, man. Hate pop-ups, don't really buy from pop-ups. Just want to go to the store. Okay. What's new today? Style of pop-up, yeah. Because some people want to play free-to-play. Some people don't, right? Some people want to buy stuff. Like, and it's weird to people that are like free-to-play focused because you're like, they don't understand it fully. But some people are literally like, I want to go and I want to shop. This is what I enjoy to do. I want to spend my, you know, some of my disposable income on games. I'm one of those people. I spend money on games and I've got no problem with it. Like, you know, do it sensibly, do it within your means, all that type of stuff. But yeah, so there is a bit of a balance there that we need to like strike. Take my money now, I want Legos. Yeah, that's interesting, Corey, yeah. I love my Grendel. Hits like a train. Good hero. Shame it's ugly. Some heroes have got to be ugly, right? Being ugly is fun. Some games place free claims randomly throughout the shop. Yeah, that's true. I don't think I beat the next stage. Try one more stage, but I think that's probably my limit. I definitely love the different like music theming we've got. We've got Ivan who's done the composing for this, and like each of the areas feels like it's got its own identity, which I think is very cool. And I don't know if you noticed, it's quite subtle, but as you like move towards a boss, you get like these ramp up feel to the music, which is very cool as well. Will there be a dedicated cinematic music video for the song Serena Bell did? Ah, it's a good question. We haven't got a plan for that right now, but maybe in the future. Yeah, the collaboration with Serena has been awesome. If anyone's kind of like catching this for the first time and don't really know about Godforge, you should definitely go and check out our cinematic trailer. So it's called the Godforge announced trailer. If you go and like just search for it on YouTube, it's really good. It's really good. It also gives you a bit of a flavour of like the intro to the story that we're telling here. Chino Scorner. So I went through how to best way to like promote and level up heroes right at the start of the stream. You can just go back and check it out. I would say do that because I've kind of gone through it in a bit of detail right at the start, and yeah, it's already there. Just check it out. It's probably like 5 minutes into the stream or something. Revive steals will be fixed probably in the next day or two. We have to so when you do a fixing, when it's like a live game like this, you have to do a release which is then validated by Android and iOS, and then not until they get validated the build will they like allow us to actually release it. So it takes a bit of time. Hey, I didn't expect to beat that one. I'm kind of around stage 5, stage 6 on most of my dungeons right now with this team. Will the free legendary stone reward be in global launch? Yeah, it will be, yeah. We're thinking to anyway. Anything can change, right? Because we're still working through stuff. But we do want to do that. It might be that initial, like, Birth of the Scion mission set is a bit longer. So instead of, like, 10 minutes of playing, it might be, like, half an hour to an hour of playing. But we still want to do the same idea. I could do with someone with attack up on my team. I could also do with someone who does like an AoE attack down. But that's... The further you progress, the more I'm getting wrecked. Or someone who's got like really good disables. Like Mordred, or... I could actually build out my Skadi. Yeah, I'm getting hard right there. Sell some of this stuff. Just if you're doing like gear filtering, if you wanted to find, like, I want to exclude things with speed, for example, and then you just want to sell stuff that doesn't have speed, you can do that. So any exclusions work. You just have to hit this button here. There's a bunch of stuff you can do, obviously, with filtering. This is still not as clean as we want it to be. It's still a little bit chunky. Or feels a little bit clunky is probably a better word. Feels a little bit clunky right now, but yeah, we are working on stuff like that. We're playing the beta now. Are we going to lose our progression at release? You do to a certain degree, right? So these tokens of valor, which we're collecting, that will carry over into a release store, which you can use. So only beta players are going to have these tokens of valor, which will be redeemed in a store. So the more you play, the more you kind of grind away. We reward that and say thanks for playing our game. We're going to give you stuff to redeem when we go live. Plus in the Riven calendar, which is kind of like the daily calendar for beta, the cosmetic stuff that you earn, like these portrait frames, the flares, all of that will be carried over as well. I asked, who's the arbiter of Godforge? Well, you've got the Morrigan is kind of like leading you on the path as the Scion through the story. So that's one element. You've also got Wayland, who's the smithy that introduced you to the game. He is kind of like the person that is going to show you around and help you learn the game. I think she has already got max abilities. Yeah. So is he. Who else am I going to use that's a rare? Probably Skadi, I think. To do with some control. So she's got this cool freeze ability. She's also got speed down on the enemies. Let's just put a book into her for now. Get this moving. Be a spirit as well. Complete all 3-star objectives in Olympus stage 10. Oh, I've done that. Maybe this one is the bugged one actually. Yes, that's the one that we've got coming in a fix soon. So yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be able to do it in this. This is bugged. This is going to be fixed, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to collect the Morrigan. I don't think there's enough time. But we'll get the Morrigan as a hero reward for our like progress missions. So you can kind of come into the index here and see what she's like if you want to check out what's up for grabs. She's got a unique ability here, Dark Tidings. So you can click on any of these if you just want to understand what's going on with abilities and stuff. Each stack decreases the damage inflicted by 5%. Stacks up to 5 times. So you're attacking someone with a debuff that you're basically pushing them to doing 25% less damage. It's pretty mad. She's got loads of debuffs. She's like a debuff craziness. When an enemy receives a buff, reduce its duration by a turn. When an enemy receives a debuff, increase its duration by a turn as well. Really good passive as well. Are you changing anything to do with turns, as debuffs are coming off bosses when my team has a turn? That sounds like a bug. Shouldn't be. Bosses shouldn't lose debuffs when you take a turn. That sounds like a bug. Let's do a bit of farming. What's the requirements here to get this? Clear the stage with at least 2 Eka or 2 Virage. We can filter in here. I can grab Eka. Not really much going on. Virage. I probably would struggle to do it. This is my best bet. This. Probably this. Maybe I'll try and do that actually. Let's give it a Sarg some levels. Put some levels into Ninsun. And Sarg. Really quick to level up once you like get the hang of what's going on. Let's give him his passive, which is what 50% chance to petrify. That's quite good. If I can activate it, let's give her a passive as well. I think she's like the healing one. Yeah. And give them at least some gear. I could just move gear from someone else, honestly. It's quite easy and cheap thing to do. Just take this for now. Well, cheap as in it doesn't cost anything to do. Main thing I want is for her to be able to stay alive and go quite quick. So I'll get some speed sets on her, or falcon sets. Resistance is like reducing damage you take, as well as the chance to land debuffs on you. Grab some speed boots. Or sorry, speed legs and speed boots. Do both. Okay. She's got some gear on. Let's do the same with Sarg. I think he is a brawler, so his stuff like boosts from HP. Hey Aqua, how you doing? Are there going to be fusions like in Raid? Yeah, so what we want to do, we don't just want to do like fusion, 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 fusion. Go and kill dragon, go and kill this, go and kill this. Like, it's cool, but it gets boring. So we want for there to be a fusion, and then next month it might be like a world boss, and then next month it might be something else. Like, there's always going to be a way monthly to earn a legendary hero, but we want for that way to change. So yeah, we've got a lot of ideas around how to do that, but that's the type of vibe we're going for. So I really want to give him HP. HP and speed is actually good. Sometimes you just want the stats if the ability is not really what you need. For him, I just want to boost the stats up here so he stays alive. I can also imprint a passive skill onto him from these, so see if I've got a passive that's going to work. Reflect 10% of the damage if they're under Hex. No, this guy's all about Blaze, so that's pretty good. Yeah, one of the sort of core parts of our game is this imprint system where you can basically give every hero you've got a unique passive, and basically can change the way their kit will function if you do that well. HP, speed, and crit like that. Getting some faith is not too bad. I'll level that up. HP, we'll just take that straight HP. Crit damage HP, like that. And I'll get my bonus as well. This wouldn't be bad, a brawler set. We've got this here that works. This should work. Faith, it gives me my ultimate Twitter, so let's just level up some of these quickly. Just to level 8. I don't need to... Oh, actually, level 8 is even quite strong there. I'm going to go to level 4. It's really cheap to go level 4, and it at least gives me some stats. If there's some good pieces that you want to take further, then you can do that. You know, go up to 8. Like this is going to give me some damage, so I'll go to 8. Yeah, if you're watching and you want to get involved, there's a link in my pinned here. Just literally download. Tell your friends, come and get involved. We really want to get more players in for the beta. Let them experience it. Give us some feedback. Yeah, we're really like open to as many players as possible jumping in. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get this done. See if I can earn myself some of these juicy eternal stones. Let's see. I might need more support. Let's try it with damage first. Agent suicide. I have pretty massive analysis paralysis for putting an imprint on a weapon since it's permanent. Yeah. So we do have a system that we're building out which will allow people to change an imprint, like remove an imprint, but it will be a fairly rare currency. Because we want, for putting an imprint on something, we want it to matter. We want it to be like, yeah, I feel like I want to do this. You know, I feel like I need to do this. So that's by design. But yeah, we appreciate that sometimes you're going to want to change stuff up. Be farming gold mainly from dungeons. You should be farming gold mainly from campaign. Trouble when you bring in two dudes which are pretty weak. Just struggling here. Shouldn't have put my Lady Shock as my leader, because leaders at the moment are attacked pretty ruthlessly. Okay, she's down. Might still make it. Got my ultimate now for Zixpi Totek. But this dude is strong. It's her ult again. Oh, got a revive. I wonder if this one works. I don't think it does. Let's see. No. That's one of the revives that does not work. Damn. Okay. It really would have been nice to get a revive away there. Clearing out the side ads. I might be able to do this just because this dude is so strong. Let's go on auto. There is a mobile version, Blue Eclipse, yeah. If you see the pinned message, you can download from that link there from mobile. I'm barely getting through this guy's shield. Slow and steady. Okay. These two got it done. Nice. Love this voice.
Spirit is older than any I have encountered. Awakened for a purpose. Sent to this shattered world with a great task. Now I understand. I will aid you, Scion. An ancient relic. Cloaked the Mad King, hiding him from all perception. It granted him access to the font of creation. Clarok, Lord of Storms, fashioned the Amulet of Waters and gave it to the king. Reclaim the amulet. Use its protection to accomplish your task. I will atone for my sin and face cosmic judgment. Take heart, Scion. You are not alone.
Okay, we've got ourselves 6 Eternal Aether Stones. Let's go and grab some newbies and see what we get. Okay, we got a Beowulf. Kind of decent actually, a boss killer. He's a slayer. Massive hits. And decreasing the enemy's attack. Again, big hits. Increasing his attack. And then enemy max HP hits. And a big hit. Stacking his crit damage. So over time in a boss fight, he becomes really good. Hey, interesting. Hey Johnny, how you doing? This guy's decent as well. This guy's strong. Naomasa. Just got Pazuzu from your first flawless. Congrats, man. Kidu's kind of meh, it's not the best. Looks fucking cool though. Like, visually looks good. I love this environment behind him. Another Skadi, that's always good. I could get her awakened. And I'm going to use her. This is my last one. Any flashes of gold? Come on. Ah, man. I swear, like, Sham always seems to get legendaries. Never me. Never me. Gold there. So I think I'm going to take her awakening up. Let's get some more stats from gear and attunement. Might be time to bring her up. I could do with some crowd control, and she's probably my best shot at crowd control right now. It's probably time to build her up. Be careful, like, using so much on such a wide spread of heroes. I kind of like doing it, but also if I want to take someone up to like 5-star, I don't want to use everything up too early. Got a couple of books, a couple of scrolls I can put in. I've also got some ascension mats here. So let's take her up to 2. Can't get her up to 4 yet. How did you get so much experience materials? Just from campaign? Yeah, farming campaign. So when you've got someone who is max level for their rank, you get overflow experience for everything you do. You get experience all the time. The experience is going into the heroes that are doing the fight. As soon as you get overflow experience, it just becomes experience to gain. You also get choices when you level up your account of those different like divine offerings, those chests. Experience is really valuable there. It's possible as well if you do this box of mysteries. Can I show you it without? No, I can't show you it right now. But there's a big experience chest that comes out of this. It's like 1 in 10 chance or something. So don't always get it. So I think I'm going to just try and take a few more up and promote my lady shot. Or quests, not sure yet actually. Get some fodder up to 4-star or rank 4. Do I need 4? Yeah. There's 2 of them. Three. 4. Still got a bit of experience, but not that much left. So we can grab... Which one? Quetz or Lady Judge? I think I've got to carry on with my damage, honestly. Keep bringing the damage up. Those 4 will now come in there. Nice. Take her up to level 5 Ascension. Give me a bit more speed. Then now, because she's level 40, but she's 5-star, so she can now gain levels towards level 50. And obviously we get a lot of stats and stuff as we do that. Mr. Sneaky, what's this? So are you farming stages 7, 8, 9, or 10 mainly for the highest gold gains? So I tend to... What I actually did was I farmed Aru stage 10, a decent amount, because it's speed gear, like the Falcon gear, and stage 10 will give you better drops, generally. So this is what I did. I would say farm the furthest boss level that you can farm to get best gold, best rewards. I think... No, I thought it gave you stage info here, but it doesn't. But yeah, I would farm the furthest that you can. Let's see if she should come in. Let's just put some gear on my Skadi. So we want some accuracy on Skadi. This is good. This is good as well. Increase your accuracy by 10%. And it's quite cheap to level up. So I get 5 more speed there. If I get copies of it, I can level that up. So I should just do some farming actually for weapons soon. But I can look for... have we got any sets here which are the Disruptor set yet? No. This is an accuracy based set. So Disruptor set is good. Don't have any right now. So let's look for accuracy main stat. This. I don't think I've got accuracy on this piece. So let's look in secondary stats for some accuracy. Still this. 12 actually is pretty good. I'm just trying to get our accuracy up to like ideally around 70 or 80. And then we obviously wanted to move fairly quick. She might be too squishy, honestly, doing it this way. We'll see. Steal those legs. And see if we can steal some boots as well. Okay, good. What are we at? Like 130 odd speed. And then we just want to level up a few of these bits. At least to level 4, just get some stats going. It's really cheap. As you get more like resources, you could go up to like level 8, start getting some of the sub-stats moving, but at least level 4. I could go and sell some of the bits of gear that I don't need as well, just to give myself a bit more Rivenite. So this one. Okay, let's see if we get how we get on. Mission neuron's not bugged. Oh, it's not retroactive. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you can beat Olympus. You just got to beat it when you're in that moment. Thank you for that. That's actually good to know. Do I keep progress post-beta? You keep your tokens of valor. They'll go into like a post-beta shop. You will keep your heroes from one beta to the next. They'll be reset to like level 1, but you won't keep them into like early access. Riley, that's really kind of you. Thank you. Okay, I am going to have to go off to a couple of meetings.
How? You are no Olympian, yet you show.
So let's raid. Actually, let's raid YST. I see he's playing Godforge. Just see
Writer,
what he is up to.
you
See how he's
to
finding it.
unravel the mystery of the deed, how the unbreakable was broken. No weapon could have accomplished it. Only a vast,
I better go do some work, I guess. Let's remember how to raid someone again. Always forget this stuff.
Daughter of the Sun gave me the mighty enchantment. It did the unthinkable. But nothing can
Go.
stop what is coming.
Okay, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed Godforge and get involved. Get your friends involved as well. We want people in the mix. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.
The darkness. Our victory is assured.